Right, Shalom, back out here again for the third time on for an outside lesson. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakadash. And the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, and the name of Mashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash tongue. And I say Barak to the elders and apostles for Akim Akwaf, and I say Shalom. So this is a outside lesson that I want to bring out of Matthew's 24 verse 6, because we're seeing these wars and rumors of wars are heating up between the nations, and that's what we're seeing. Especially with this latest news, you had the Trump administration has deployed more submarine ships over there where they reside at, while you got the Russia-Ukraine situation that's intensified. So the tensions between Russia and Ukraine, that's heating up. Russia versus the United States, that's heating up as well too. And this is the book of Matthew chapter 24. Yeah, it's the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 6. It says, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so this is what Yahweh Shai spoke to the disciples at the amount of knowledge during their times. And this can be related to modern day times as well too. And that's what we see in our world today, modern day wars and rumors of wars, And we see the nuclear escalation tensions are heating up. We see these economical wars. We see these trade wars. We see these tensions are heating up between the nations. Because what's that goes into ethnos. Because you can have nation shall rise against nation. That's what we're seeing on a daily basis. And these modern day wars and rumors of wars. Just like it says in Jeremiah 51 verse 26, which I'm gonna bring that out for edification's sake as well too. And this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 verse 46. It says, at least your heart faint, you fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. And a rumor shall come on 1 year after that. Another year shall come a rumor, and God's land rule against rumor. Right, so that's what we're saying. Modern day rule against modern day rule in the days of Jeremiah. We're in those days once again. And as we read in Matthew's 24th chapter, wars and rumors of wars, that's what we're seeing. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Now we're starting to see these actual wars and rumors of wars. It's starting to be actual nuclear wars and tensions between the nations. And that goes into ethnos. A nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. St. Mark the 3rd chapter, if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. And that's what we're seeing. Now we understand everything's a balance. Sometimes they be cool with each other. Sometimes they have the escalation. So it's a seesaw. It's a balanced seesaw scale. What's that been going on throughout generations and recently? But that's going to intensify with these wars and rumors of wars. And that's what we're seeing on an everyday basis. Hey, we're seeing what's taking place over there in the Korean Peninsula. We're seeing North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, the United States. We're seeing that's heating up. Hey, we see what's taking place down there in the South China Sea, China versus Taiwan. We see what's taking place over there in the disputed territorial islands. Hey, China versus Philippines, that's heating up. We see what's taking place over there in Western Asia. The pro-Iranian groups rising up, going against the Israel Defense Force. We see that's taking place over there in the Middle East, over there in Western Asia, and we see more signs of that. And what's going on over there in the Russia-Ukraine situation, as I mentioned a minute or two ago about. The Trump administration sent more multiple submarine machines over there in the area where Russia-Ukraine situation is taking place. And then you've been having the EU and NATO spending more and more on their military funds and continue to aid and assist Ukraine as well too. So that tension between Russia and Ukraine is only going to heat up. So these are signs that I just mentioned that's taking place right now, currently as we're speaking. These are modern day wars and rumors of wars. So with that, hopefully this outside lesson was edifying of Matthew 24 verse 6, and that was the title of the lesson. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash tongue. And I say Barak to the elders and apostles for Akim Akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.